What's going on, y'all? Mr. Boy, Ray the Great or Ray the Goat with a social boat? Yes, sir. Guys, today's video, ladies and gentlemen, today's video, I want to give you guys some pro tips that pro players know that you don't. Okay, so hopefully these tips do help you succeed in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into it. But first, I just want to say thank you guys for the support on the channel. Recently, the support has been crazy. 10,000 subscribers on the way. If you're rocking with your boy, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Turn on those post notifications for the greatest content you guys will witness in Call of Duty Modern Warfare history. Okay, or the greatest content on YouTube. Period. I'm telling you. All right. So hope you guys do enjoy the video. Pro tips that pro players know that you don't. Okay. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new. Turn on notifications. Let's get it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so you're here to know some pro tips that pro players know that you don't, and I'm here to give you guys those tips. Okay, so Modern Warfare is extremely different from the past Call of Duties, Black Ops 4, World War II. It's extremely different. Okay, the time to kill is extremely fast. You survive way longer in Black Ops 4 than you would in Modern Warfare. Okay, the weapons have a lot of recoil. They all got different recoil patterns. There's like I said, a faster time to kill. There's just so many different things. The minimap is not a traditional minimap that we had in all the other Call of Duties for the past 10 years, and they changed it, which is, I don't know why they did that this year, but it is what it is. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into these tips. Now, if you guys have any questions about these tips, if you want me to get more in depth or anything like that, if you guys have a simple question, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Okay, so these pro tips, they're not in order or anything like that, and like importancy, but we're gonna try to keep them like, you know, from most important to least important, things like that. Okay, but usually all these tips are very, very, very important, so please listen. Okay, so we're gonna start it off with the minimap. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the minimap, like I said, is very different in this Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The minimap does not display where the enemy is shooting from. Okay, so like I said, they've changed that this Call of Duty, which is extremely dumb. From the past Call of Duty for the last 10 years, they had the traditional minimap where UAV, you'll see them. If they shoot without a suppressor, you'll see them on the minimap. You'll see where the shots are coming from. Okay, so it's not like that in Modern Warfare. Basically, this minimap, it shows you where people are at with the UAV and a personal UAV, a personal radar, a personal UAV, I think that's what's called. But it shows you where they're at whenever you get the UAV or personal UAV. But if they're shooting without a suppressor, it does not tell you where they're shooting from. So they're still discreet on the minimap. Now, with that being said, there is a compass on the top of your screen that shows you where enemy fire is coming from. Okay, if you pay attention to your compass at the top of the minimap, you guys will see these little red diamonds. If somebody's shooting without a suppressor, they're gonna pop up on that compass. And basically, if the red dot is on like the right side of the compass, you want to turn right to get them to the center of your compass, and that lets you know that they're directly in front of you. The shots are coming directly from in front of you. Okay, if they're shooting from the left, you'll see it far more to the left side of the compass. You're gonna have to move around to figure out where those shots are coming from. So the compass is kind of sort of like a minimap in a way. You just have to be really careful with swinging your character around and trying to figure out where the shots are coming from. So please be careful with that. Now, the minimap, also another thing with the minimap is that you guys always want to use your minimap to know where your teammates are at. Knowing where your teammates are at are actually really, really powerful. They give you more map awareness. Okay, if you have teammates that's like they're all behind you, or like they're all on your left side, if the right side of the minimap is empty, is clear, that basically tells you that there's enemies in that area. So you have to be careful. More map awareness. Okay, that's telling you that the enemies are in that area. They could be spawning in that area, or there could be like one enemy over there. Okay, so please be careful. If you have your teammates all the way on the opposite side of the map and you're on the other side of the map by yourself, if you look at the minimap by yourself and you're by yourself, you are basically around a whole bunch of enemies. So you have to be really careful. Any move you make could be a wrong move, and you could get clapped easily. It's really easy to get clapped in this game. Okay, so like I said, please have more map awareness. Pay attention to your minimap. It is really useful, but that compass up top is actually really useful if you just pay attention to it. Okay, but that's it for that pro tip. The minimap, please stay aware of your minimap. Always take a glance at your minimap. Even when you have a UAV, advanced UAV, always take a glimpse at that mini map, whether you don't have a UAV or not. Just take a glimpse, see where your teammates are at least. And then whenever you hear some enemy shots, look at the compass, see where those red diamonds are coming from. That's where the enemy is at. You take them out. Simple as that. Now, the second pro tip is stay on the outskirts of the map. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the outskirts of the map is going to help you way more than going directly into the middle where everybody is probably sitting in the window aiming at. They're aiming in the middle. Stay on the outskirts of the map. Your outskirts are probably your best bet in this game, because if you rush in the middle, you're 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to be looking in the window, sitting in the window, camping all in the back, taking you out as soon as possible. Okay, so definitely 100% stay on the outskirts of the map. Staying on the outskirts on the map, for me, it helps me get my streaks faster, to be honest, because basically staying on the outskirts of the map, you're basically flanking, to be honest, because nobody really pays attention to the outskirts of the minimap unless there's a guy sitting all the way in a corner of the map just staring at one spot. That could be very annoying. I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare does have a lot of campers, but we gotta take them out somehow. Okay, so stay on the outskirts of the map. Don't push the middle too hard. Pushing the middle too hard, you can get shot from a whole bunch of different angles. You get shot from the right, you get shot from the left, you get shot from behind, you get shot from the front. Okay, you get shot from so many different angles, and you just need to stay aware of your enemies, things like that. So staying on the outskirts of the map, it keeps you from getting shot from your back if you have your back against the wall. If you're getting shot from the right, if you have like your right shoulder on the wall, staying on the outskirts of the map is a really good way to keep enemies in front of you instead of behind you. Okay, now for the next pro tip, which is choose your gunfights wisely. Okay, choosing your gunfights wisely is extremely crucial in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If you choose the wrong gunfight in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you will get clapped. There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. Okay, you will die. That's just point blank, period. Okay, choosing your gunfights wisely in this game is extremely crucial, because I say this because if you're running an SMG and let's say you're on a huge map like the bridge, Euphrates Bridge, I believe that's what the name of the map is. If you're running the SMG on the bridge map, you're gonna get clapped, because there's a lot of long range gunfights on that map. If you're on top of the bridge, you're looking down in their spawn, they're all the way in the back. If you're trying to use an SMG, you're gonna get clapped by either a sniper or an LMG that's mounted up. You know what I mean? Basically, do not challenge stupid gunfights. Let's give another example. So if you have a sniper, you're running around the map. It could be like a super small map. Let's say Hackney Yard. Hackney Yard is a pretty good map. That's probably one of my favorites right now. Hackney Yard is not a super extremely small map, but it is a map that has a lot of corners. But that's a map that's built for SMG. If you use an SMG on that map, you will dominate 100%. Okay. But if you use a sniper that takes a hella long time to aim in, unless you have the right attachments for it, you're going to get clapped every time by SMG, assault rifle, things like that. Okay, so choose your gunfights wisely is extremely crucial. Another example is if you have maybe an AR and you're running around the map, you know there's an enemy around the corner, right around the corner. He's aiming down his sights right around that corner, and you just push that corner anyway. Why would you push that corner? You know what I mean? Don't push that corner. He's already aiming down his sights. You know he's aiming down his sights, and you're gonna run around the corner. You can at least ADS around the corner, which leads to my next pro tip, which, oh, you like that smooth transition, know what I'm saying? But anyway, that which leads to my next pro tips is ADS around the corners. ADS and around the corners will help you definitely to win more gunfights. You catch a lot of people off guard. Aiming down the sights around corners, you can mount around the corners. But even though the mounting on this game is pretty broken, because you kind of can see your whole body within that time period, you can see your whole body whenever you're mounting, which is extremely stupid to me. I wish the leaning was a little bit better, but it is what it is. So ADS around corners, you can catch a lot of people off guard while they're sprinting towards the door. If you're sitting right in front of the door, you know there's somebody coming around. ADS around that corner, take him out, go back to doing what you was doing, you know what I mean? Another thing you can use is advanced UAV. If you use an advanced UAV, you ADS around the corner, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna win that gunfight. 10 times out of, if you lose that gunfight, something is wrong. You know what I mean? Something is extremely wrong. So ADS and around corners will definitely help you in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I hope you guys do please use that tactic. I promise you that's going to help you out. It helped me out a lot, so definitely use that tactic a lot. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so the next pro tip is reaction time and accuracy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your reaction time and your accuracy on this game is going to play a huge part of you winning more gunfights. Okay, you have to win your gunfights in this game. If you miss your shots, you're going to get clapped, because like I said, the time to kill in this game is extremely fast. It takes like maybe 2 to 3 bullets just to kill one guy, you know what I mean? So your reaction time, your accuracy in this game is going to play a huge part of you becoming a better player in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, okay? So if you need to practice on your reaction time, definitely go into private match, practice on some bots. You know, as soon as you run around the corner, practice aiming up your sights as fast as you possibly can. That can help with your reaction time as well. And there also are some video games on the computer that can increase your reaction time. I believe like you would get your mouse and you would click these little circles as fast as you possibly can, and that increases your reaction time, okay? So reaction time is extremely crucial. Please upgrade your reaction time. Also, another way to increase your reaction time is to purchase some G Fuel. Now, 9 times out of 10, if you're a gamer, you know what G Fuel is. Okay, G Fuel is basically it's an energy drink that it's like an energy formula that can give you a whole bunch of energy, keeps you focused, upgrades your reaction time. It basically improves your gaming experience. Okay, so if you guys have never had G Fuel, definitely try some G Fuel out. If you guys want to buy some G Fuel, make sure you guys use code Carnage for your G Fuel purchases. Okay, now sooner or later here in the future, you know, Ray the Great will have a G Fuel code for y'all boys, not saying. But anyway, on to the next thing, which is the accuracy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, accuracy in this game is really crucial as well, because like I said, if you miss your shots, you can get taken down as fast as possible. So you have to hit your shots. Now, you have to find a sensitivity that works best for you. If you guys want to know my sensitivity, I play on 7/8. That's what I play on. My sensitivity may not be the best for you guys, but try to find a sensitivity that's best for you guys. If you're a sniper, you would try to go with like a high sensitivity so you can snap on people. But if you're just a casual player that likes to use regular guns, submachine guns, AR, things like that, then I will lower it down to maybe about, you can use my sensitivity, like I said, 7/8, or you can go with 6/7, 6/6, 5/5, 4/4, whatever you please, okay? A lower sensitivity is going to help you hit your shots more than a faster sensitivity would, okay? Now, another thing that can improve your accuracy is if you guys bought control freaks. Now, control freaks are these little sticks that go on the analog stick of your controller. These guys are really good. It's basically grips for your analog sticks. These guys are really good. They help with your accuracy. I've been using control freaks for the longest. I've been using it for years, and I can definitely say that these little control freaks definitely help with my accuracy. You guys can get these at GameStop, or you guys can go on the website controlfreak.com and you can purchase you some, okay? But like I said, you can either go to GameStop, go on the website, buy some. But these control freaks definitely 100% improve your accuracy and your movement in general, okay? Now, the next pro tip I want to get into is know your weapon. Know your weapon, which means like picking the right gunsmith attachments, things like that. Knowing your weapon is going to play a huge part in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. When you know your weapon, you know your gunfights. When you know your weapon, you know the recoil pattern, you know what attachments to use, you know how to choose your gunfights wisely. Now, knowing your weapon is extremely crucial. If you have, let's say your favorite weapon is the MP5. Let's say your weapon is the MP5. An MP5 is an extremely good submachine gun, okay? You know the MP5 is dominant up close. You know the MP5 is not the greatest recoil, but you know how to control it. You know what I mean? You know that the MP5 is really good. You have all the attachments that you need on it to make you the player that you are. If you're a rusher, you might put on some attachments that make you increase the aimed out sight speed. You might put on an attachment that has a larger mag so you can keep spraying at people. You might have an attachment that that stabilizes the recoil. Things like that. Knowing your weapon and knowing what attachments to put on your weapon is going to play a huge part in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If you're a player that likes to like to play it smart and like to be very accurate, you may choose a weapon that's really accurate. You may choose a weapon that basically an AR. You may choose a weapon that's really accurate. You may choose a weapon that if you put grip on it, it's gonna be even more accurate. You may put a red dot on it. You may put maybe extended mag on it. You may put a stock on it. Things like that. Know your weapon, know the attachments that you're gonna put on your gun. Putting attachments on your gun is gonna play a huge part because it turns you into the player that you are. It's gonna commit to your playstyle. So you're gonna change that weapon into your playstyle, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that's basically really it that I got for the pro tips. I hope you guys really did take these tips in. Hope you guys got your little notepad writing it down. Ray the Great giving me tips. Oh man, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Use these pro tips to your advantage. Hope you guys do succeed in Modern Warfare. I'm having a good time in Modern Warfare for myself. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new. Turn on notifications. Stay blessed. Stay great. Be great. And I'll see you in this video, man.